Relationship was always a struggle for me. Initially, I came to Tantra because I was going into depression for a failing relationship. I kept running into the same type of person and things kept repeating. Either there was a lot of attack, anger, or blame and fight, or there was a lot of cold violence, discounting, avoiding, withdrawing. So things just don't work out and always very painful. So after I come here, I began to really go deep into the deep science of Tantra and its philosophy. I began to really see the reality of my relationship, not like how I saw it before. Before, I only saw it like pure fantasies. I was only in my head, only saw it with fantasies and fantasize about the future of the relationship and the possibility of the growth of the relationship. And I think that's why things never worked out. And also, I had this tendency of controlling the other person to feel safe. Or I try to prove myself to other person so I can get attention from the other person or approval from the other person so they like me more. So the insecurity is just so much, and the quality of the relationship was just not there. And the other person constantly rebel against my control, and also they constantly play along with this game. And then in the end, the relationship just became a game for two people to use the other person to feel safe. And it's not love and it's not intimacy. And also with so much insecurity, my sexuality has no quality. There's so much rush and pretending in the sexuality, and the quality of the sexuality was just not there. Because from studying Tantra, I got to understand that to have really quality sexuality, you really need to have true intimate bond between two people. And with so much insecurity and anxiety, the bond was just not there. The real intimacy was just not there. So it really compromises the quality of the sexuality. So Tantra, I feel Tantra as a system, complete system that really cultures my strength and my spiritual maturity. And it really helped me drop the insecurity that caused my relationship to fail again and again. And it has this science aspect. It's a complete science system. So it has so much profound knowledge that helped me to really see the true nature of life and the true reality of life, and which is the foundation for relationship and sexuality. Without that, it's all only my fantasies in my head. And also it has a cultural aspect of the science system, which is all the practices that we do here: tantric meditation, pranayama, yoga, bandhas, puja, and all that. This cultural aspect, the practices really help me to live its philosophy, to really integrate it into my life and into myself. So it became almost like my second nature. It's in my subconscious that I don't have to think. And I really understand, I really see things from the truth and from the reality. So after Tantra really cultured every aspect of myself and every aspect of my understanding of life, my perspectives on sexuality and relationships began to change. And I began to see this toddler deep within me that's constantly looking for safety and constantly crying for safety. And that manipulate my behaviors to control the other person in the relationship, which caused the relationship to fail. And also, even sometimes I try to pretend that I'm somebody so mature that I can handle my emotions, I can handle so many tasks and responsibilities, but deep down, my real reality is just that toddler crying for safety. So with all the knowledge, the cultural aspect, the practices, I was really able to drop all the fantasies, which is the product of the insecurity, and also drop the toddler within so that I can truly grow up again, to have spiritual maturity as a spiritual being, to have real intimacy with myself. So then my relationship began to change. And after the culturing of Tantra, now I see that relationship and sexuality is really not for me to use to feel safe or for my entertainment, but they are the really important aspect of myself and my life. And they are to help me grow into a true, mature human beings with love and strength for the other person, for other human beings, and for life.